Hey guys, it's Prince Aaron, and welcome back to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. In the last part, we got a letter from Princess Peach telling us to come here, and we met up with Goombella, who's apparently also been studying or asking around about the crystal stars too. Yeah, I'm confused. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to be exploring a little bit of Rogueport. Before we do anything else, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over here to the west and freeze! You two! Not another step! Don't come this way! Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move! You hear me? Whatever you do, do not move an inch! Not an inch, you hear? I kind of want to share a little bit of something I had in the past with this game. For the longest time, I used to think that this was a man. And later on, it's actually revealed that that's not a he, that's a she. Also, she never actually does find her contact lens, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the work for her. Ah! Idiot! You stepped on it! My poor contact lens! I squished it with my hammer. I told you not to move! I didn't. Don't your stupid ears work? What were you thinking? I thought if I smashed it, it'd be a loophole. This is your fault! Now I have to buy a new contact lens. But you're gonna pay for it! Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy! Fine! If that's your plan, then here's mine, you oaf! I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens. On some grounds I think that's illegal, but I guess destruction of property is not a super crime, so... Yeah, you have to buy a new contact lens. This is actually required to get further in the game. Then you're supposed to talk to this toad right here. Welcome! Yes, welcome to the Toad Bros Bazaar! Hey? What's that? You want a contact lens, you say? Wait just a moment. He's gonna talk with his brother who actually does own the shop. Gee, fella, I'm sorry, but we don't have any in stock right now. Tough luck, I know. I can special order one right away for you, but it'll take a while. Check back soon, okay? So yeah, you're supposed to go back to him. He'll be out in front of the store after the next chapter, but that's gonna be quite a while away. Hey there, fella. Welcome. Is this your first time in our shop? I think it is. I always like to explain our shop point system to new customers, so bear with me. Customers receive 1 shop point for each purchase they make. You with me so far? Save up enough points and you can get prizes, including some rare items. You'll find a list of prizes posted in any shop, so be sure to check it out. It's a pretty simple promotion, wouldn't you say, fella? You need to explain it again? I don't like how they always default on yes, as if like you're just going to be matching through the buttons and stuff. I don't even know if the B button would just work for saying no. Well, take your time and enjoy your shopping, fella. I guess this also brings me to something else I didn't actually bother explaining in the first episode, is that your currency here is coins. You start off with 100 coins, which is quite a lot. So you can buy some items if you think you're gonna need it. I'm not gonna really be buying anything because I really don't see myself using any items anytime soon. And this game is really generous when it comes to items anyway, so I don't think it's really that important to get anything from here. Right here you can get a star piece. This is going to be important for something later on, but as of now, there's really nothing we can do with them at this point. So keep that in mind. I'm going to be going through how to get all of them. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else over here. Let's see. There's also this bulletin board that changes periodically throughout the adventure. Turf war between the Beyonda and Syndicate and the Robos. Or Robos. Not Robos. That sounds like a robot. Heating up, apparently. Best day indoors. Graffiti corner. I just saw the most beautiful, elegant princess in Rogueport. I think I'm smitten. Podley's best customer. Over here we have the inn, which, if you could not imagine, has Podley's shop in it. That's the innkeeper, Podley. He looks distinguished, always polishing those glasses. I wouldn't mind having a Coca-Cola sometime and listening to him talk. He opened this inn a long time ago, so he really knows about the townsfolk. He's also going to be important for later on, but for now, that's just a little detail I think would be nice to have. I don't think anything's behind here. Okay. And here's the end in Toad's Surf, so you just talk to the Toad and she will basically allow you to sleep for the night and you can get your HP restored. Over here, there's another star piece. And this is something we can't do anything about right now. Open at 11 a.m. today. The ironic thing is that right now it's 11 o'clock. Well, 11:11, but you probably get it already. There's a treasure chest, but we can't get anything. We can't do anything about that either. I think that there's something over here to get. Okay, I don't think. Nope. Okay. I would show you what's over there, but I think I'm just gonna save it for what's about to happen right now. So let's just do that. Whoops! Pardon me, sucker! Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you! Mario, you gotta wake up! That guy just stole half your coins! That is so lame! Ugh, I hate this town! You actually can get those coins back, but first I want to show what's over here. If you actually go behind these crates, you can get another star piece. It's kind of hidden though because it's that house in front of it. And I don't think there's anything behind these boxes. Alright. Anyway, that guy that steals half your coins, what you actually can do if you want to get them back is that, well, obviously you're going to want them back. Who likes having their money stolen from them? You go behind here and you you open the door and there's a bandit here. He actually is not here before he does run into you. Oops! Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, okay, you got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. I'm not satisfied with just that, though. You can also go behind here and get a star piece. This mattress. That's a bandit who made this place his hideout. Seems like he totally loves this place, but would it kill him to clean up a bit? Yeah, you'd think, but I guess no one would want to go inside because it's so rank. I think that actually does it for all the star pieces that can be gotten from here at this point. There are some others, so we don't really have the ability to get them yet. So, let's see here. You go inside this house, and it triggers another cutscene. Oh, hi! There you are! Professor Frankly! What's up? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now you, I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me. Now. Silence! I'll get it right. It's not Goombella. It's not Elizagoom. Aha! I've got it! You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go, Goombas! Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out of my mind because you are such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? Mario! Professor, he's Mario. You know, the famous one. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I knew about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you types want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. I believe the legendary treasure exists. Truly does exist. And I really want to find it. Good point. And well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure. There are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars in that old saying that super elderly people pass down? Indeed the same. As the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you first must collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door, and the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. Yeah. A lot of the lore I've read says that if this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars. Correct! And the 1,000-year door is supposedly here, deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor! Well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map. What?! Hubbity hoobity, hubbida hippity, hubbida hamna huffla hoofla. Really? You actually have it. Could I just take a quick look at it, if you don't mind? Astounding! This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map! You son are my hero! You're great! Fantastic! Wonderful even! With this, we can find the crystal stars just by holding it aloft the heart before the legendary door. Right on, Professor. Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario! Off we must go this instant! Let's take the magical map to the legendary door! And we're off, with Professor Frankly in tow. I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? You can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving. So now we can just go down here and... Oh wait, hang on a second. Mario, something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. You two do know about your action commands, don't you? I actually do, but I still want to go over the tutorial anyway. If you don't really care to see it, just click nope on the screen instead and I can just have it skip the tutorial for you. Really? A master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once just to be safe? Okay, fine. Positively shocking. In that case, you ought to take a second to learn them. We'll have a little practice session. Goombella, you can be Mario's opponent. What? Me? Are you nuts? Oh gee, okay. I'll do my best, I guess. And this initiates a tutorial. First, we'll practice the jump action command. That okay with the both of you? Choose the jump command, then choose which enemy you'll attack. In this case, only Goombella can be targeted right now. When you choose your target, the action command details appear down below there. There! Right there, Mario! Just before you land on your enemy, press A again. This will allow you to jump on them twice. You'll know you did it right when Nice appears. You can do more damage this way. Now it's your turn to attack, Goombella. Shake a leg. Okay, here goes Mario. Hold up! Right there, Mario. Press A just before your enemy strikes you. You did a guard action command. Guarding well will reduce the damage you take. But listen, you can't just repeatedly tap A to guard. That will not work. This is a way of preventing you from just cheating by spamming the A button. Oh, and remember this. The action commands change depending on the attack. Yeah. You have to get... There's a lot of different timings to different types of attacks that you're going to be encountering in this game, so... It's going to be pretty difficult to get them all down pat. Better stay on your toes. Anyway, let's practice hammer action commands. Once you choose the enemy you're going to attack, Mario, tilt and hold the control stick left. Keep holding left now, don't let go. That's what happens if you ever let go of it during the tutorial. Release the control stick as soon as the light lights up. Another rousing action command success! How did that feel, Mario? Got a pretty good grasp on action commands now? Excellent. Now for a real treat, I'll teach you a really incredible technique. This is something that was not in the original Paper Mario, by the way. Goombella, try to attack Mario one more time. You got it, Professor. Freeze right there, Mario! This time press B just before the enemy attack lands. Ouch! See? You turn the foe's attack back on him. I mean her! That's a super guard! If you do a super guard with B, you take no damage, and damage your enemy in return. This is the equivalent of power shielding or parrying if you've played a game like Smash Brothers or Street Fighter. You only have about a 3-frame window to press the B button, which is about 1/20th of a second. If you do it in that time window, then yeah, you take no damage and your opponent gets damaged in return. But super guards are harder to do than standard A guards. Choose wisely between them. And that concludes Action Commands 101. Har har har! Sorry, professional humor. How'd that go over? Would you like to practice your action commands a bit more? Nope, we got it. I expected nothing less, Mario. You're a quick learner. You're already a pro, I'm sure. Well, I do believe you're all set for our quest, so down below we go. Hop up onto the pipe and tilt down to enter the pipe. There's nothing below here. I guess not. Alright, well, we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna take a break for a little bit before I actually do continue with this because I think I have to do something. So, be right back. So you know what? My computer had an accident and now it lost my commentary for this part. But not the video, I have no idea how. So I remember I went down this pipe and I think I pulled up the map here because I wanted to show you what the map description of Rogueport sewers were. So there was that. I was talking about how it was like, it shows that the 1,000-year door is beneath under and how the magical map would allow you to see the crystal stars and stuff like that. I think that was all I did with the map though. You could also see the title log, but there's nothing really in there right now. So I saved my game and let's see, I was gonna head to the right, but then I remembered to go to the left because there was a star piece that could be acquired here behind that pedestal. So then I just go to the right and I just head east, and that triggers another cutscene. Hey man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice. Man, what's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that? Oh, it's like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously. Yeah, I guess that you make me feel like totally barfing. Now get out of our way. Ouch, that was cold. What, you're too good for us? Come off it, sister. Nobody seems like that. Nobody. Let's get him. And that starts this battle. Professor Franklin's going to be talking for a little bit, so while I guess he's doing that, I kind of want to talk about something else concerning this game while this match is going on, because it's not anything particularly important. I'm not sure if you've actually been following me on Twitter or anything like that, but I'm not even able to actually play this on my actual game disc because it's broken. So I actually had to play this on like an ISO, which I have on an emulator. I'll probably show it to you in a video if you guys ever actually want to see it, because I have this thing on my Wii. It's called Nintendo, and it allows me to play games for the GameCube. This technically does give me pretty much what's the word I'm looking for? I guess I could just say it gives me infinite access to pretty much the entire GameCube library. But I'm not going to be using it for any GameCube game because that would be piracy, and piracy is bad. Goombella's talking about how Goombas are the underlings of underlings. Yeah, it kind of sucks that she's belonging to that species. I think I'm just doing the jump here because, you know, that's what you do to Goombas, you jump on them. Even Goombella had the stuff in the tutorial. That was just demonstrating a super guard in actual battle, as well as the standard guard. I'm not completely sure about the time window for the standard guard, but I'm thinking it's maybe around, let's say, half a second, maybe a fourth of a second, which is about 15 frames. I don't know. If anyone knows that, leave a comment below. I'd like to know that myself. So I also go over the bio of the Spiky Goomba. I say that, yeah, there needs to be more Spiky Goombas in the world because the Spike pretty much defeats their only weakness that they really had in any other Mario game. But no, it only seems to appear in this game, which is kind of stupid. And there I go, just using more super guards because it also proves something I felt a little bogus in Goombella's title on these things. She says that if you rough them up a little bit, they're gonna plummet. Except that if you did, even if you managed to counterattack, it's apparently still gonna be flying. I don't understand how that. Oh, whatever. You get the point. So I go ahead and just jump on it. I don't even bother with the action command, and that's that battle already done with. It's really easy. I actually got a game over the first time I actually played this because, yeah, I just really sucked, and somehow that Paraguma got his wings back. But I was like 8 years old, so, well, even then I feel like 8-year-olds could do better than that. I was just really dumb. So I think that's gonna pretty much do it for this episode because I was feeling a little. I feel like I was a little too sick. I think I had a little bit of a cold when I was doing this, and you probably could even hear a little bit of it when I was doing it. So I didn't want to make the video a whole lot worse because of that. So I just decided to stop here. So yeah, next time at Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, we're gonna be going down the pipe, and we are going to basically keep exploring more of the Rogueport sewers. I'll see you guys later.